Hard out there for a pimp, trying to get that money for retirement. It's hard out there for a pimp, trying to get that money for retirement. Ooh, we've lost a subscriber. Sorry about that, everyone. I apologize. Got a little boo-boo. Had to take care of a little boo-boo. Hard out there for a pimp, trying to get that money for retirement. Hard out there for a pimp, trying to get that money for retirement. We're down a little bit today. Market no likey today. I mean, there's no numbers or anything. You know what? I saw something that kind of, oh, this whole Trump tariff thing, bro. That thing scares me, if I'm being honest with you. That can be a problem. Everyone wants tariff. Well, the Trump people want tariffs to be reversed, but be careful what you ask for, bro. If they rule that like unconstitutional or whatever, the word on the street is we owe a shitload of money we don't have. Like, what does that even mean? Where does that money even go? How do you spell terrorist? Yes. Government can owe significant money in refunds to importers who paid the duties. And good luck getting that back. Trump will have some shit up his sleeve. I don't know. I don't think. Oh, no one's come back yet. That sucks. Sorry. So sorry. Oh, 2 people are back. Called reciprocal or fentanyl. Why would they be unconstitutional? Court could limit relief. The Supreme Court might opt to prospectively relief only, stopping. Okay, that would be fine. That's probably what would happen. There's some people out there trying to scare, saying we would owe trillions. 130 to 260 billion so far. So, I mean, we could pay that back, I guess, without much of a problem. I'm just sitting here thinking if this whole tariff getting overturned tomorrow is going to cause market problems. And there's going to be uncertainty, which the market doesn't like. But I don't think it's going to be major impacting. Poly market has this like a 80% chance, I guess, or something pretty high. And some stocks like Amazon have already boomed on it. Elon, if I was Elon, I wouldn't even go to Israel. What are you talking about, bro? Is he talking about going to Israel or something? On out there for a pimp, trying to get that money for the rent. All right, portfolio's green again. We got the Nasdaq up 28. We got the E-mini S&P down 5. We got bonds up 4 ticks, around 116. We got Bitcoin Cash at 92.9. You got Bitcoin spot at 92.5. I'm not getting excited yet. Crypto has given me plenty of reasons to not get excited. Yep, they have summoned him. Who summoned him? Nosferatu or whatever? He's not Jewish, is he? Nosferatu summoned him? There's some Wordle again yesterday. Wordle. Warning. Ooh. Bum, 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 bum. I forget my words. Ooh. Pussy. Can you imagine if pussy was the word? Oh, this is gum, among, no, tum, go. It's got to be gumbo. That's like some gumbo is like some food, right? Elon is why does Israel summoning Elon? I've been playing old school games lately. Retro consoles, so good. You're a fucking nerd. What are you playing? You need to watch the longer video. The guy with the umbrella was following him for ages and blasting the megaphone in his ears. That's class as battery as it can cause hearing. That's not assault. Pretty sure. Pretty sure that doesn't give you the right to throw a haymaker on someone. What is it? This video, bro. Watch the longer video. Like I'm pro ICE. I mean, I'm not pro ICE as in like I would like a better solution, but I don't know what that is. But this video, you know, the right's really crazy with their opinion and the left's really crazy. It's like Patriot goes viral after taking down every leftist attacker that tried ambushing him. Bro, here's a guy in an umbrella. He's blasting a megaphone in him, which sucks, but I mean, well, he goes down to pick up his megaphone, and this guy just lays one into him, bro. That bam, and then people come to his aid, and he just starts taking people out. Like he starts taking that bro out. That guy wasn't attacking him. And that guy didn't throw one single punch. This guy should go to jail. Sorry. I know you remember drinking, smoking while playing those video games with the homies. No, I wasn't a smoker. I didn't do the weed. I definitely drank. I don't know. I grew up kind of thinking weed was evil a lot of my life. I grew up in the Reagan era. So don't do drugs. Weed, marijuana is a gateway drug, this and that. It still kind of is. It just depends on your thing. I don't have a problem with people that do weed. I don't think smoking weed's healthy, like a lot of people say. There's some conditions that it might help, but there's better ways. And then it might help this or that. And there's some edge cases where weed might be good. I don't know, glaucoma. Look, I'm not a doctor. Had y'all thinking weed? Yeah, Reagan. Growing up with Reagan, man, Reagan and his wife, they scared the shit out of me. I was very anti-smoking in general though. And now it's like whatever. I tried weed for a while. Wasn't really my thing. It just made me very like anhedonia. Is that the right word? Anhedonia. Yeah. Is the reducibility or inability to experience pleasure or interest in activities. I like it was so bad that nothing everything seemed like a bad idea. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to Netflix and chill. I didn't want to couch lock. I would get the giggles sometimes for like 3 minutes and then it was just like despair. And I'm just like, fuck it, I'm going to sleep. I didn't smoke weed until college. I didn't really do it until like 5 years ago. I tried it because it was legal here. They delivered it. I'm just like, fuck it, bro. I'll do some gummies. I'm all right with gummies, you know, maybe it'll help with my pain and my sleep and this and that and the third. And I don't know. I went through a good 12, 18 months where I gave it the college try. I'll give you that. And then I finally realized it. Oh, and then the thing that really put the nail in the coffin is I would get debilitating migraines sometimes from the gummies. I don't know what it was. Maybe the type 2 diabetes and the sugar or just something in it. Like sometimes I would have a migraine for like 3 days, bro. And I'm just like, well, this fucking ain't worth it. And then I tried vaping for a while and vaping ain't good for you. I thought when I was like 24, it started to make you paranoid. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't necessarily get paranoid. I'm just fucking like, what the, you know? I didn't want to do shit. Like, who wants to sit around and be in a state where like everything seems like a bad idea? Watching TV, beating off, eating. Eating is the only thing that was it, you know, I would want to eat like fucking crazy. I want a box of Kit Kats, and I can't eat a box of Kit Kats. Fucking bake up 8 pizzas and dome them. Run it, yeah. All right, the portfolio is just flat. Io in the house. Hope your day is amazing. It started off with like pre-market. I was full mass, bro. Like I was bonered up. Now it's like, what are we gonna do here? Market, like, are there some numbers this week or something? I don't think there's anything big. Inflation. Oh, yeah, that's today. That already came out. There was inflation numbers this morning. Didn't mean shit. I guess it came in under on core, came in as expected on rate. Year over year came in as expected. We think they cooked the books. Only made 2K yesterday. What I thought I was getting greedy. Bro, if you can make 2K every day, you'd be living the dream. How's my George coin doing? $34 million, 40 million. I'm gonna be down a little bit. They probably cooked them. What did I say? They probably cooked who? I can do around 500 a day on average, but 2 days out. 500 a day is more than I make, like just working. If I can make 500 a day consistently, which is, I mean, I made Last year I made trading. How many trading days in a year? How many working days in a year? Of course. You charge me $32 a month for this, bro. Yeah, but I don't trade crazy and do not recommend it. I'm not giving sound advice. Yeah, we know. Playing those leverage ETFs. I just fucking 261 days. So I made roughly $1,000 a day last year. And this year, I've so far, and I'm getting nervous. This can't continue. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're on the 8th day. I've averaged $10,000, a little over like $11,000 a day right now. And the problem is if it can go up that quick, it can go down quicker. And I was thinking about that. My small account, like I'm up right now, my small account, $7,000. But the market tanks and Rocket Lab and the ASTS are going to tank really hard. And my small account's going to be down 20 grand before I can even finish wiping my boom boom. And that makes me nervous, bro. What the hell? Rocket Lab's up $1 and I'm down money. Ooh, Fly's coming down a little bit, giving Ricky some hope. Why the F they want? That's what I'm asking you, bro. You're the one that keeps talking about. I, of all people, know that one. I agree. There will be a pullback that will look. I feel it's just a speed bump. Maybe. I feel the same way. I'm bullish until midterms, and then I don't know, because they'll keep that shit propped up. And then after midterms is when politicians will be like, "It's okay, we let things slide right now." They can get pissed off, you know. So 6 months at just shit, and then they fire it back up, and then they make everyone happy again because the market starts going back up. You got to think like a scumbag politician. Israel, Nosferatu recently invited Musk to visit the country. This happened in December. They planned for March. Smart transportation. The main reason must revolve around technology and innovation, particularly when they want to build global advancing artificial intelligence in Israel. Cooperation with Tesla. Smart. The conference itself focused on next-gen transit tech. There you go. So Elon's going to Israel. Who cares? Like, what's going on in Israel that you're feared for Elon's life? Why are you obsessed with? What is this? A city built by you. Rapid. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Close? What? Is MinSwap no longer? Here we are. All right, Bitcoin's sliding. While the CNN Fear Greed Index is delayed, it's a good one to get a target on what the traders are doing in my eyes and not recommended as law. What do you mean CNN? I didn't know that CNN had this. I thought it was just a. We're in green. Green's fine. The RSI is low on the cubes. I mean, it's not high. It's not high on the SPY. That looks like just an ugly dip. Things were pretty bad then. No, wait, that was April of 25? I don't remember it being that bad. That looks ugly. I got short-term memory. Do we remember this? What was Tesla doing in April? Oh, that's when they were like, yeah, man, it was like $200. Rocket Lab was probably like 3. Oh, there was an OS. This one's getting, I think Twitter's becoming the new pump and like Yahoo message board pump and dump. There's some bros like pumping shit. And it just feels a little. I'm not even sure where to put this. I guess here. Like, who the hell's buying this thing now, right now? It's a low market cap. Like, I wouldn't touch this shit, dude. $271 million? Are you out of your fucking mind? Like, I would throw a little bit at it but not after it's gotten pumped like this. This one, like when you gamble on shit like this and it goes against you, and it most likely will, it is at all-time highs. I don't know. The guy's like, see if we can find it. I'm looking for a play. I would love to get into the next $3 Rocket Lab. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how easy that is going to be to find. Ricky in the house. Fly's coming back a little bit, brother. A lot of people are talking about OS. One Stop System is up 30% as the stock becomes discovered. People are talking about it. OS is an example of a ticker that our Discord community has been trading. Solid 2x. A lot of degens on this one right now. Pullback coming. Yeah, I'm not touching this one right now. This is the guy right here. All in OS. This can OS. Look at this guy, dude. Are you going to take financial advice from this mofo? He looks like when he's not on Twitter pumping OS, he's out there with a megaphone pumping his car horn and throwing rocks at ICE. Look at him. He probably has they in his pronouns. Yeah, no shit. Retro in the. Oh my goodness. We're looking for the next $3 stock retro, but this guy, he's in Dubai, Switzerland. What? Is that made up? He's got 400 followers. This guy's all in OS, bro. It's 100 bagger. It's a problem. You need to have all your eggs in it. Yeah. Put all your eggs in some fucking. Look at this. I don't even understand. Edge AI is supposed to be the next big thing or a big thing. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know. But it's ruggedized design, which typically means it's for more tough terrain, like high heat or shit like that. Seismic like, you know what I mean? Like, who's building AI edge data? I don't know. Maybe I don't understand edge. It's compute power for the most extreme environments. How much TAM, total addressable market, is edge AI needed for extreme environments? Does that mean like Greenland? This one doesn't look like an all-in stock, bro. I mean, maybe it goes. I don't know. Maybe it's 100x is 200 billion. Are you out of your fucking mind? Doesn't even know basic geography. Yeah. What is edge AI? Running artificial intelligence directly on local, right where the data is being created. Okay. Ultra low, much better privacy, works offline. Okay. Yeah, there could be a large use case for corporations running edge AI. That'll be interesting to see how that evolves. Like, one concern with even our company using AI is, for example, a lot of our design team or whatever will use Copilot, because you can tell Copilot, I need a scope of work and a design based off them getting these servers and that, and look at our existing scope of works or whatever. And it goes through your documentation and it helps build this, which is pretty cool. And, you know, if you say for this company or that company, that's fine. But you go to something, Copilot keeps it all within your network, within your company, right? Because it's Microsoft. But if you go out to Grok or ChatGPT, unless ChatGPT might have some corporate version, but that you're giving your data to, you know what I mean? There are some use cases, I guess, for ruggedized edge AI, but I don't think I don't know. You know what I mean? It's definitely more niche. We sell ruggedized laptops sometimes to like law enforcement. And sometimes ruggedized switching for high heat environments, but it's not a common thing. AI is still fancy business rule engines. They're just better at scanning Reddit. If it doesn't have access to data, I don't know that I agree with you on that. Having access to good data definitely helps. And I mean, being able to interpret the data that's out there and cross references it and reads textbooks and shit, you know, like you ask it some physics questions, it's not going to Reddit. Anyway, this OS doesn't excite me. Let's see what Grok thinks. OS shows promise in Edge IA growth. For Edge, link OS to ties growing demand for device processing, blah, blah, blah. I'm kind of reading as it. And this thing's been pumped already. I don't know if was there news, one stop. OS partners with leading U.S. defense prime to develop enhanced. That makes sense. Militaries where you would have ruggedized shit for sure. So if they're getting some government contracts, I'm getting a little interested. One stop is a small cap and ruggedized high performance computing. Think military grade. Yep. This ties directly to the growing demand, blah, blah, blah. The company recently pivoted to a pure focus on defense and AI edge computing by selling off non-core assets. Germany's subsidiary 22, leaving it with zero debt. Nice. About 35 million in cash isn't a ton, and a cleaner balance sheet. This makes it an attractive acquisition target for large defense players, potentially at 2 to 3x its market cap. ATH has been strong momentum lately with shares up 139%. Strong buy. Price target of $8.50. I mean, it's already above that. Outside of 12 or 16. $3 bearish, 10.55. Sector tailwinds is at the convergence of AI computing. Contract pipeline, $1 billion in opportunities, including a potential $200 million Army deal. Recent $1.2 million. Chart shows a year-long. This setup screams asymmetric risk. Reward limited downside. Strong support at 8 to 9. With multi-bagger potential. Groxan multi-bagger. Small cap. My take. I view AUS as a compelling buy for growth-oriented investors, those especially bullish on Edge AI and defense teams. I don't hate that. It's undervalued with the high pour, blah, blah, blah. That being said, after the recent wit, I wait for a dip to 8 to 9.5. Ricky must have whispered in Grok's ear. Buy on pullback, sell on rallies. If it secures that $200 million deal or gets acquired, 20 plus isn't unreasonable. That is not a reason to go all in. I mean, this guy's young. So if he loses all his money, welcome to trading, bro. You need to have all your eggs in it. I like AUS too, but it's a terrible risk to go all in on a smaller company. Do not agree. It might if you do not make it. Do not make. You can do all the research in the world, bro. If your research is wrong or shit happens, but there's a lot of things that can happen. The company is doing things financially like fraud or embezzling or insider trading, or they're just contracts don't come up. No one buys their shit. They don't get any government contracts. The CEO gets hit by a bus. But I know this company probably better than anyone else. Okay, I studied the market, management, and financials for the last bullshit. If you have a stock like that around, you want maximum exposure. I want dumb. It might pay off, bro. There's people that had the same retarded mindset with Tesla and retired rich as shit. So if you're a virgin, if you're a 23-year-old virgin going all in on a stock, is not going to ruin you if you're wrong. He seems like a clickbaiter. He sounds more like he wants to pump. Yeah, I agree. He does sound like he's trying to pump it up. I mean, he's got 448 followers, bro. He's not pumping shit up. He's just trying to get more followers because who knows if he went all in. Maybe he is really that dumb. This is gay and so is New England. Yep. What the shit, bro? Is that real? That has to be made up. Legend in his own mind. This last episode, Landman was really good. I can't wait till the next episode. I just watched it last night. But they had this scene that was very painful to watch because there was they, them, and they just went over the top, making this they, them obnoxious and just basically blasting the whole pronoun thing. But it was equally painful because she's like this rich daughter of an oil tycoon, and she's crying, calling for her mommy, and her mommy comes in, and you know what I mean? So it's just like, I don't know if he intended that part to be nauseating, but it was nauseating on both ends. Anyway, something happened near the end of the episode, and I'm really, really curious to see how that plays out. They're going to leave me hanging. Did you snag a bot? Mike'stra in the house. What do you mean? No, Io's a real bro. Unless there's something else happening I don't see. Hard out there for a pimp. Trying to get that money for retirement. It's hard out there for a pimp. Where's Jason at? We need the shit report. The poo-poo. Check in on the portfolio. Man, we're down $5,000. Rocket Lab down 50 cents. Not going to help the good kids. Fly down $2. That's not going to help the good kids. What character are you reading? Rumble? Yeah, what are you babbling about? Rumble's right here. You're right there. I'm still here. Excellent. Excellent stream. Excellent signal. ASTS down 3. Not happy about that. Black Sky. I mean, you're tripping. Yeah, we know, bro. I'm desperate for that poo-poo report. Yeah. Jason's been a little lazy lately. I was watching Rocket Lab today, but it just seems to be going the wrong way. What are you talking about? It's at all-time highs. Yeah, it's going the right way. Every morning it dips a little. It seems like. Day trade. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a day trader, so it's too much work. But it's all-time highs, bro. All-time high this morning at $90. It's pretty frequent that it'll be up in after hours and then sell, and then a lot of times goes green. If you've been trading that and it works for you, go for it. Bull flags breakout's $100, so, and that's a natural resistance. My target on this one's $200-300. This is a long-term hold. Yeah, my main account was in July. This is for your sons. Okay, so Tesla's definitely a long-term hold. I'm not going to get cute. I have 500 shares of Tesla. I'm not going to get cute. I have 2,500 shares of Rocket Lab. If this goes to like 150, I might sell 1,000 shares or 1,500 shares. Maybe not, bro. Maybe only 500. I love Rocket Lab. Love it. Well, again, I got to remember my plan. I might trim pretty heavy on the SpaceX IPO and then load back up on dips. Ricky wants to get cute. Bro, you're always getting cute and it wrecks you. Oh, Jason in the house. 3-pager's not even. There must be like 2 or 3 lines of. He's going to say inflation came in. This is bullish. Like this guy's just getting lazy. Oh, he's cutting out a lot of his fluff. And he's going smaller font. Half a page would be more. Dude, this. I'm up 80 grand for the year. And you're saying there's no alpha here? I mean, killing it with, let's look. Killing it with Coinbase and then Robinhood and then Rocket Lab and Tesla. And there's no alpha. I gave you the Sear trade. I gave you the SpaceX IPO trade. We're up $42,000 on Rocket Lab over the SpaceX IPO thesis. No alpha? Me, Kevin hasn't once talked about buying rockets. I don't know. Maybe you deserve a good 1 month timeout. Like just complete freeze out of your account and all your little buffet ass alt accounts. Then you can come back in a month and appreciate it. Suggested Pulte involvement. What? Just some random statement. Suggested Pulte involvement. What does that even mean? Leading the Fed inquiry was a sign of taco. I don't think markets would bet on taco as fast as they did. Like, was that really a taco? Getting 627 on the Qs is fantastic. Okay. That wouldn't be fair. Yeah. Well, it's not fair that you just sit there and say there's no alpha here when all I do is deliver. And you, half a page is more alpha than this stream? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, this guy hardly has any alpha. I know you're just trolling. If you really think these reports are full of alpha, Trump does this. If something is unpopular, he'll blame someone in the cabinet. Yeah, that's kind of true. Basically 100% taco, basically whatever. Boom rally, incredible. Trump is allergic to anything that could send the market down. That's not true. He fucking tripled, quadrupled down on tariffs. Market didn't like that shit. 627. Is that what we hit yesterday? Like it touches 627. So that counts. Really? Yeah, I guess it was 6. I mean, he's going to pull out the number. CPI is slightly lower than expected. Good. Upwork shows its jobs rearranging, holding. You watched the first 5 minutes, but I think it's a wrap it up. He got that wrong. It was a wrap and not up. You could have watched the first hour, and it's starting to be a rapid down. That's what I'm talking about. I'm getting nervous, dude. It's getting hammered. $10.30 day traders. Boy, he got this guess wrong today. Nasdaq down 128. Like, what's his reason for us crashing right now? You mean the S&P down 30? Yesterday I was relatively in the middle. Today he's 78% up. So far he is wrong. And then the rest of his dumbass list. He had an Upwork. Top 10 stocks to buy, and he's now at 11. And he's got tempted list. His picks have been just garbage, bro. UI, Rocket, hasn't done shit but go down. Let's look at Meet Kevin's alpha. Let's try and be optimistic and think he's doing a good job. Rocket's actually doing way better than I expected to see. Why isn't LDI doing that? So his first one's Rocket. He's got that one. I'll give him that one. You can be 50% or so. UI, let's look at that one. Maybe he's doing better than I thought. I mean, he was right for a minute, but he said, hold on. So now you're underwater. LDI has just been a shit show. That's the one I went in on. Oh, that's the wrong LDI. He was pumping it here, or maybe down here. Either way, that's been ugly. Figure, I remember this one not doing so hot. Like, why would you invest in Oh, I actually like this one. Of all his mortgage plays, I do like this one. You could be this one. I'm going to give this one to him. Had a bit of a pullback, but I think he's been mostly right on this one. I don't know when he started pumping it, but you should be at least mildly in profit. Meta, I don't hate. I don't know when he started pumping it, so I don't know if you'd be up or down. I said I liked it down here, but again, I said, who the hell's buying a bunch of, what are they, 2 or 3 trillion at 600 and some dollars a share? Netflix. Ugh. I don't know why anyone invests in this piece of shit. Yeah. Ugh. All the competition, their catalog kind of sucks. If it wasn't for Stranger Things, this would be a $12 stock, and then go broke. Baldor in the house. We haven't even looked at the metals. Intuit, gay ass play. This went from his tempted list to buy list, it looks like. Yeah, that one's working out. Path, another terrible one. Why would you invest in this one? It might be break even, maybe up a little. He started talking about it around here, I think. Circle, stupid. If Bitcoin goes up, he's anti-Bitcoin, but he's pro-Circle. Make that make sense. Alpha. That's just 0 cents. Upwork, he's added Upwork because of some realignment. I like this one in 2020. So he's saying he likes this now. We'll see. That one's yet to be determined. Portfolio down 10 grand, kind of flatlining. Let's get up 11. No more drip. I'm ready to panic sell everything. How the metals doing? Silver at $88 on the futures and $46.18 on the golds. All-time highs. All-time highs. Silver at like just cruising at crazy high altitude. All-time high. See what Shiny B's got going on. What? Cypher off, LWLG. This is successful SR. I have 5,000 shares in this one. We're up 2,600 on it. I did a little yellow. This is the small cap. I yellow doloed. How's EOS doing? Gone out there for a pimp, trying to get the money for retirement. Duke. This may be a day off for you. Yeah, this is gonna be a buy the dip. I don't know if there's gonna be continuation or if this is the beginning of the downfall. No idea, bro. I don't think there's anything real. The tariff thing tomorrow, it would be disastrous if they reversed his tariffs and said we had to pay back the money. It would be bullish if they reversed the tariffs and they said you don't have to pay back the money. It could be bearish if they don't reverse the tariffs because your Amazons and shit are going to get hit. And I don't know how that's going to affect the markets in general. So everyone, I don't know, I won't say everyone, but people are sitting there. All the Trump people, all the TDS people are like, oh, they need to reverse these tariffs. I mean, I don't fucking know. Is it really that bad? Have tariffs really been bad? I don't know. My pocketbook says no. I mean, my stocks say no. It's priced in. No, it's not. You can't price in that much uncertainty. I think it's priced in that they reverse it. I don't know that it's priced in that they reverse it and we have to pay it back. Everyone else says, yeah, I'm not. I don't know if that's accurate or not. I can't just I don't know if you're regurgitating what you saw or what Trump told you and whether it's true or not. I have no fucking idea. I do know that it does seem like other countries tariff the shit out of us sometimes really high, but I don't know if it's everyone and how much. And I don't know if I took more caffeine. Guess what? I might be triple dipping today. I don't trust any politicians. There's the one thing that I can agree with you 1,000,000% on. On out there for a pimp. EO 1661 is still doing pretty good. These stock tickers don't really seem like they're moving much, at least where I am on the screen. All posted when you look at the country. Tesla down a little bit. Amazon down $2. Coin up 5. Bitcoin still going up. Circle down $1.30. I was wondering if coin's going to be another opportunity in the bear market. I don't know, bro, if I want to go back to that well. How many MG is each 200? So worst case, I'm doing 600 milligrams this morning. I slept like shit last night, so I need the Rocket Lab hit blue sky and immediately first time never sticks. Give me a break. EOS looks great. Flight testing. Like I was saying, Rocket Lab 200 over the limit, 400 for the day. Yeah, but I do 400 day. I do 200 when I wake up, usually around 4 or 5, and then 200 at stream time. And that's usually it. No more caffeine for the day, period. 10:30 are mostly bots and day traders. There is the bounce. Not bad. I love it. In fact, I love it. Good thing I didn't panic sell. I mean, 200 over FDA. So 400 a day is the max for the FDA. You got bros pounding 10 Ghost energy drinks a day. How much caffeine I would make 8 cups and drink it to the dome. I didn't always finish it, but is 600 milligrams caffeine in a day fine? It is generally considered above the safe, but may not be fine. Many people tolerate it. I typically do 400 milligrams in the morning, and that is it. Today I did 600. I'm not scared. I'm just fact checking your dumbass. Is a noticeable step up, and while it's not typically dangerous for a healthy adult, likely you seem to have a regular 400. It's enough to push many people to uncomfortable. It's not going to push me to. It is spread out over 4 hours, and I took 600 milligrams of. Watch, Grok's going to call me super fucking smart. Theanine. 200 milligrams of L-theanine with each 200 milligram dose of caffeine. I caffeined. Dino's playing Arc Raiders. What the fuck? He should be working. He's at home. He's working from home. He's trying to slide in at Arc Raiders. That setup changes things in a positive way. God damn it, bro. Over 4 hours makes it much gentler than slamming it all at once. It's your blood. User report strongly suggests this combo significantly reduces or eliminates the downsides. I'm talking about the L-theanine. L-theanine promotes relaxation without sedation by boosting alpha brainwaves. Your heart's gonna, nah. My nuts are gonna explode all over your face. Guidelines stick up to 400 a day threshold, makes higher amounts more tolerable. So we're fine. Yes, you are. I'm not scared. Now, do you think I'm scared over 600 milligrams of caffeine? You must be out of your mind. There's things that scare me, and 600 milligrams of caffeine is going to be at the bottom end of. That's not even going to make the list, bro. Olive gamble calls are over $10. Who cares? Media-backed company planning to develop first hotel on the moon. Okay. Starting at 400,000 per night? What the? You'd have to be a complete idiot to think that's a good company. I mean, that would be pretty dope. If you were, would you like, I don't know, man. You're going to have to be in really good shape. You got to be able to withstand the G forces. What about the radiation? Like, that's not scaring you? It's dangerous to get in a rocket, period. They're not gonna have a hotel on the moon by 2032. That's just not gonna happen. President Trump cancels all meetings with Iranian officials and encourages protesters to take over institutions. He's also told U.S. citizens to get out fast without assistance, meaning we might be deploying troops. After throwing a biology textbook into a pride parade. Oh, this is funny. Ricky probably doesn't even know what movie this is from. He's going to say Rambo, right? He's wearing Russell sweats. Some old school Russell sweats. When you have more money than brains, yeah. Russell used to be legit. I never really cared for him. They're uncomfortable. That used to be what I wore all the time back in the day. You'd get them at Walmart cheap. Just 100% like shitty cotton. Sweats are a lot more comfortable now. Are you just going to say Rambo? Yeah, you're a little bitch. We need these machines everywhere. Yeah, ice. That's pretty funny. America. Now sweats are forever plastic on your skin. Yeah. My nuts are getting cradled by forever plastic. Thousands must leave by March 17th or will be deported. This is Nick Sorter. President Trump and Secretary Noem have officially ended temporary protected status for Somalis. I don't know, man. That's a fucked up situation. Liberal influencer with over 15 says she's at the gun range training to kill MAGA Fs. Oh my goodness. Is this real?
Good afternoon. Fuck Donald Trump.
Psycho killer. That's how you start a morning. Anyone know that one from It's Always Sunny?
Day I was at the range and it'll do your heart good to know there was a lot of women there. I was there not with the little one that I carry with me all the time, and I'm going to show you up here a little bit of what I was aiming at today.
Oh, someone's crotch? Nice.
You motherfucking MAGA fucks, you might think that we're out here just sitting around wondering what's going to happen. I am wondering about shit. I know what's going to happen. Fuck you.
Like, if that's real, like, what is going on with our country? We're so fucked. We're so cooked. Like, you're really... People are violent over this. I don't get it. Like, the extreme left is violent, bro. Violent. Crazy. You would think the right with all the guns. I guess the far left got tired of being little bitches and they decided to step their game up. I don't know if this is real. I mean, it seems real. It's pretty hard to take anything out of context there. She says more women were there and they're all training to kill MAGA. Yeah, she's a nutcase, bro. I'm going to tell my children this was the Walt Harris campaign. Great movie. You know this one, Ricky? Probably not. We know Kurt don't know it. This was at the end of the movie. Great movie. Boys in the Hood, not even close. I can't even think of the... okay, I remember the name now. You didn't like that touchdown Aaron Rodgers threw? Let's get a copyright strike. It's going to be worth it. Aaron Rodgers ended the game with a touchdown. I don't know what your comment was. It didn't make sense. I thought he was going to... He did see a TD. I don't understand.
It's picked off by Bullock. Continue to coach. If he's let go, there'll be a lot of suitors.
Okay. Not even picked off. Stayed in bounds, I think. Did they overrule it or something? Touchdown. He threw a touchdown. What was the final score? Yeah, it counted. No, I don't know. No, I don't know what you meant. You thought you were going to see. I thought when I clicked on it, if that's what you meant, when I clicked on it, I thought I was going to see a touchdown for Pittsburgh too. 30-6. Yeah. I don't know why. I was kind of rooting for Aaron Rodgers. And it would have been nice to see him go out on I don't know why. He's kind of a douche in real life. I mean, not kind of. He is kind of. I mean, he's a douche in real life, bro. But I wanted to see him go out on a good note. Maybe he'll come back and play next year. I don't know. I don't know what Pittsburgh was thinking though. Like, why would you bring in someone that's going to get you to a quarterback that's not your long-term quarterback? If it's going to get you to the playoffs and then lose first round, that's really hard to rebuild. Like, you're not going to get a high draft pick on a good quarterback, most likely. So you're going to have to find a bargain that turns out to be good, or get someone in the. You're going to have to pay someone in the offseason, I guess. But who's available? I don't even think what's his face. Mac Jones, I think, is still under contract in San Francisco. It looks suicidal. I didn't see I barely watched the game. Too fucking boring. And I want everyone to lose. I don't know. I'm kind of low key rooting for Houston, but for whatever reason, I was more rooting for Pittsburgh last night. I can't explain it. I don't care, bro. Like, again, I'd like to see Josh Allen win a Super Bowl, but I can't stand the Bills. I like Cook too. I would like to see the Niners win because I like Kittle, but I can't. The 49ers fans drive me nuts. So fuck them. I like the Bears just because they've been so bad lately, but Caleb Williams annoys the shit out of me. I'd like to see Devontae. He went to my alma mater, but Jason annoys me. So I don't want the Rams to win. They've had one recently, but Devontae wasn't there. I would love to see Devontae get I guess I'm rooting for the Rams. I don't know. I'm torn between Jason and Devontae. Is my Jason annoyance, can it be outweighed by my love for Devontae? I like Puka too, even though he's a bit anti-Semitic. All right, let's check in on the markets. We're not down as much. Tesla going green. Rocket Lab getting close to being back to positive. ASTS still down a couple. Black Sky getting close to break even. Love it. Maybe we double down on some Black Sky. No. I mean, I got some money, not much. I'm not deploying it right now. Rams, more like lambs. I also got annoyed by those. Everyone kept saying, what's his face is going to come out of retirement for the playoffs. Aaron Donald, give me a break with that shit, bro. Holy shit, it's already 7:53. Time flies, huh, Ricky? NASDAQ down 104, E-mini S&P down 22. Volatility up 30 cents. 8 up 40 cents. Holy shnikes. Bitcoin pushing 93 again. Hell yeah, bro. Is this it? We're going to have major resistance up here at 94.6. So you might take a short here. Or maybe this time. I would imagine the algorithms are going to kick in. You know, you want the, no, I can't fucking, I can't, that's the team I do not want winning it. I can't stand the Patriots either, but I like Drake May, so I'm torn there. I like their coach too. But the Patriots fans are, especially Portnoy, I can't stand, I won't say I can't stand the Broncos. There's been some Broncos fans that are pretty chill. But you're annoying about Bo Nix, so I want him to lose. I don't want to hear. And Sean Payton's annoying, dude, with his little cocky ass. And I know for a fact he's low key telling players to go out there and maim people. Since Tom hates the Broncos, that's who you want to win? Yeah, go for it. If I live, I hate it when people. I live rent free. I live rent free in your head, Ricky. Just sit there and try and make Tom. You live in Tom Schadenfreude land. All you want to do is see me be miserable. I want you to make money and have a great day. I want you to just everything to go your way. And you on the other foot, you're over there just Schadenfreude me up, bro. I need to be brought down a couple pegs. That's one of my favorite scenes in Super Troopers. Ursula, there's no TP in the bathroom. You need to be brought down a couple pegs. If you were my wife, I'd bring you down a couple pegs. That bro was in Franklin and Bash. He was a couple episodes of Franklin and Bash where he was like Franklin or Bash is like friend in high school or college or some shit. Bitcoin 93.3. Heck yeah. What are the schedules this weekend? God damn it, bro. You come a little too all high and mighty. Have I? Like, in what regards? What am I all high and mighty about? How much money I'm making? Does that annoy you that I'm making money and you're not? Is that the problem? I want you to make money. It's not my fault. Not my fault, bro. Saturday, 1:30. And 5 o'clock? Nice. Oh, so my windows are getting put in on Saturday. They should be more than done with my office and bedroom by 1:30. So I am not looking, I'm looking forward to getting the windows in, but I'm not looking forward to that day. My computer, I have to take my computer down. That's a lot of work. And then putting it back up. Like, hopefully we can get the streaming rig back together by Monday. I got to work, so hopefully everything goes fine with the windows. Like, they don't, like, they take a window out and I have one window, it's a half circle. What if that bitch don't fit, bro? Or what if they misjudge? They take my slider out, fuck it up. Because they like put some machine in that just crushes that bitch up. What happens if the slider doesn't fit? You ever been on a cruise? Yeah, once. I gained like 25 pounds. I'm doing that move where I say like a lot right now, and it's annoying the like shit out of me. Like, it was awesome, It was a Carnival cruise, but it was one of those ones where all the meals were fancy, 7-course meals. I fucking hated it. And I just went to the pizza bar nonstop. You need a cruise tips? I mean, try and get all the flus and colds and COVIDs out of the way before you get on the cruise, because you're going to get it on that bitch. Otherwise, I went to the Mexican 7-day. We went to Mazatlan, Puerto Vallarta. What's that one with the Van Halen bar? Puerto Vallarta, Iwo Jima, no. San Jacinto, no. What's the one with the Van Halen bar? And I forget the third city, but it was Puerto Vallarta was amazing. I don't know what it's like now. All those cartels down there running shit. What's that beach city that's really nice? It has the Van Halen bar. I almost got arrested there, bro, and missed the ship because I bumped into a traffic guard. She backed into me, bro, and then went nuts. She backed into me. I was walking across and she backed into me. WTH. And then she called over the police here. My girlfriend was crying and fucking, she kind of knew a little bit of Spanish, and that could have been a rough day for Tom, but I got lucky. What's the name of that city? Famous travel. You guys suck. Van Halen bar. Cabo San Lucas. That one I would have loved to have had more time there, but we showed up on a 8 a.m. on a Sunday and left at 12. Like, the fuck are you gonna do? Cobby? You're late, bitch. Bitcoin pumping, bro. That's a fat candle. What's your Bitcoin analysis right now, Chris? Hopefully you're bearish. Hopefully your target's 82,000 right now. Then we can be bullish. Portfolio now down $6,000. Rocket Lab down $1.50. Yuck. I'm surprised you're not rolling with the Seahawks. Seahawks fans are fucking annoying too. There's that Three Peaks trading guy that I like it. He doesn't really show up on my timeline much anymore, but he's a hardcore Seahawks fan. He's a hardcore liberal, and he's a hardcore like anti-Chiefs. They get all the calls and they suck. So he annoys the shit out of me. So by proxy, fuck Seattle. But I like their quarterback. Like, I always thought he was a good quarterback put in a bad situation. You are the best fans. They all suck. The Chiefs fans are terrible. But it's just who annoys me the most right now. So he annoys the shit out of me with his takes. Chris annoys the shit out of me with his Broncos generational defenses, and Bo Nix is better than Mahomes bullshit. 100 to 107? What? Oh, that's your... well, fucked. Chris is never right on his predictions, so short. Get your shorts in. Kansas City has the best fans. All the Swifties. Beautiful. Love them. Beautiful people. Out of the teams in the playoffs, who annoys you the least? Probably the Bears. And the Texans. I would say the Rams, but there's Jason. The Bears. A lot of the tasty trades in Chicago, so they're all pretty chill. They've been through some shit, have had a lot of bad seasons. I'm an underdog kind of guy. I mean, they're not really an underdog, but they are if you looked at the past. Texans are kind of an underdog. So, I don't know. Dude, I don't. really fucking care. The only one I don't want winning at all is the Broncos. That one don't want to see. That one, and they got a puncher's chance. I mean, they got home field. They have home field in Mile High, so they got a shot of making it to the Super Bowl. And then if you make it there, you know, Sean Payton's going to tell his defense to go out there and maim the quarterback. You wouldn't be? Yeah, I'd be happy for Chris. Honestly, I'd be happy for Chris, I guess, but I don't know. I mean, you're not happy for me, so fuck you. Anyway, I gotta go, guys. I'm late. I had a lot of fun today, even though we lost money so far. Bitcoin's looking pretty good. Hopefully Chris is right this time. You know what they say. Sun shines on a dog's ass twice a day. Sun shines on Chris's predictions twice in a lifetime. Anyway,